I'm at Hockey Day in Canada, and I'm interviewing Adam Graves. You played 16 seasons in the NHL and won 2 Stanley Cups. What moment from playing career that still makes you smile today?
Well, I think for me, just how lucky I was to play in the National Hockey League with all the great players. And anytime you're lucky enough to win a Stanley Cup, those are the pinnacle of those years. And I think certainly in 1990 with the Edmonton Oilers, and of course with the New York Rangers in 1994. But even in 1989 with the Adirondack Red Wings in the American League, we won the Calder Cup, which was equally as thrilling. Anytime you win a championship, the friendships and the bonds and the journey, that for me is a special part of hockey.
Yeah. In the NHL, you played 93-94 season, and you set the single season goal record. How did you balance playing physical while also having such a strong score?
Well, I think for me, I had to play physical because that's the only way I knew how to play. But I was very fortunate. I played with people like Mark Messier and Brian Leach, Steve Larmer, Alexei Kovalev, Sergei Zubov. I mean, some of these names are just, when you get out on the ice with players like that, it makes the game so much easier. So for me, I just had to play a simple game, an aggressive game, and get into those areas, whether it's in the corner, in front of the net, and just try to work hard and play off of their strengths because they were so talented.
You scored 52 goals in 93-94. Who was the best playmaker you ever played with, and why?
Well, you know what? I played on left wing with Mark Messier for 8 or 9 seasons, and he was amazing. I will tell you, for shorter periods of time, I played with Stevie Eisenman a little bit. I played with Wayne Gretzky, the greatest. But I played with Mark Messier the most, and he was just an absolutely incredible player to play with. I could say the same thing with Brian Leach. I played over 700 games with him, and as a defenseman, he would make plays that no one else would see on the ice, and he would see and find that lane and put that puck on your stick, and he made the game so much easier.
Yeah. I spoke with Greg Gilbert and asked him for a funny story from your playing days together. He mentioned after winning the Stanley Cup in 94, you kept yelling 94, 94. Can you tell me?
Well, that's because everyone used to yell 1940 because as Rangers, we hadn't won the Cup since 1940, and it was 1994, so it's 54 years between cups. So I think it was just one of those things that you went into opposing team's rink, and if the other team let up by a few goals, they'd start chanting 1940. So you had to hear it over and over for years. So when we won in 94, we started chanting 1994, just in fun. And certainly, with all due respect, because there's so many great teams, it's not easy to win.
Yeah. Since retiring, you worked in prospect development and community relationship with the Rangers. What area do you focus on young players' growth and development?
Well, you know what? I'm not doing as much on the hockey side now. I'm more focused on our community, which is Garden of Dreams, and certainly our Junior Rangers program, which is all of our kids' programs, and our NHL Alumni Association, our New York Rangers Alumni Association. So there's so many great things going on in the community, and that's the best part of the game is what you can do in the community and how you can use the game to meet people and to, I think, have a real impact off the ice. And that's what our focus is in New York.
Yeah. If you could pick players from any era, what would your all-time starting lineup be? 3 forwards, 2 defensemen, and a goalie.
Oh, I'd need a little bit of time to do that. I'd be biased because I'd probably start with the guys like number 11 would be number 2 on the back end, number 35 in the net. But I mean, I played against Wayne Gretzky. I played against Mario Lemieux. These guys were just absolutely amazing players. So it's very humbling to kind of Gordie Howe. I mean, he was a complete player. He could play any way you wanted to. So I'd have to really sit down, but I'd certainly start it with my guys, number 11 and number 2 and number 35, and then go from there.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you for the interview, Adam.
Hey, good to meet you. All the best to you.